We live in a world where the easy way often appears to be the best way. We've built a society that places a premium on comfort, instant gratification, and following the path of least resistance. It's all too easy to slip into the rhythm of mediocrity, to follow the crowd, to stay within the lines. The vast majority of people are content to do what they've always done, to live in the safety of the known, to stay within the boundaries set by others. But let me ask you this. What if you didn't follow that path? What if you made the choice to push past the comfort zone? What if you chose to do what the other 99% of people cannot or will not do? Doing what others can't is about challenging the norms, breaking free from the mundane, and taking the road that requires the most effort, the most sacrifice, and the most resilience. It's about refusing to accept a life that's ordinary, a life where your potential is capped by the expectations of the world around you. You see, the truth is that the path to greatness is not the same as the path to mediocrity. The vast majority of people live lives of quiet desperation, never reaching the height of their abilities because they're simply unwilling to do the things that others won't. Imagine for a moment the power of doing what others cannot. The strength, the resilience, the character you would build if you truly committed to doing the difficult things. The first step in this journey is an unwavering commitment to the belief that you are capable of achieving what others deem impossible. When you do what 99% of people cannot do, you are choosing a path that requires extraordinary effort. But here's the catch. Success is not always the loudest, flashiest, or quickest. Sometimes the greatest victories are achieved through quiet, relentless commitment to your goal. Commitment is the bedrock of success. It's the invisible force that propels you forward when motivation fades. Think about the people who have achieved greatness, whether in business, sports, art, or any other field. What sets them apart isn't just talent, it's their commitment to their vision. They commit to the grind, the long hours, the failures, and the setbacks, because they know that the road to greatness is paved with persistence and resilience. When others give up because the work is too hard or the results aren't immediate, you must remain committed. When you're faced with challenges that seem insurmountable, you must press on. The very act of choosing to do what others will not sets you apart. It means rejecting the easy path, choosing the harder, more demanding route, because you know that's where true growth lies. Doing what others 99% cannot do is never easy. It requires you to embrace the struggle, to face obstacles head on, and to push through barriers that seem unbreakable. Many will give you reasons to quit. They will tell you that you're chasing an unrealistic dream, that the odds are stacked against you. But this is where the magic happens. When you decide that the struggle is worth it, that the pain is part of the process, and that you're willing to put in the work, even when it feels like the universe is conspiring against you. The moment you choose to face the struggle instead of avoiding it, you gain a power that few will ever know. You learn to work through adversity, to solve problems, and to overcome challenges that would make most people walk away. And when you emerge on the other side, you'll find that the sense of achievement, the confidence, and the pride in what you've accomplished is worth every moment of pain. There is no success without sacrifice. Doing what 99% of people cannot do requires you to give up something, whether it's time, comfort, or sometimes even relationships. It means making tough decisions, saying no to things that will pull you away from your purpose, and prioritizing your goals over temporary pleasures. But that sacrifice is what makes the achievement all the sweeter. It's what ensures that the success you achieve is not only hard-earned, but also meaningful. When you make the decision to sacrifice the things that keep you comfortable, you are giving yourself the freedom to pursue what matters most. This could mean sacrificing time with friends to study, choosing to work late on your dreams rather than relaxing in front of a screen, or even cutting out distractions that prevent you from focusing on your goals. Sacrifice is not about deprivation. It's about choosing to invest in your future. Success is rarely about huge, dramatic leaps. More often, it's about the consistency of small actions taken every single day. It's about doing what others are unwilling to do over and over, even when the results are not immediate. Whether it's waking up early, making that extra phone call, putting in the additional hours of practice, or staying focused on your goals when distractions are all around you, the secret to success is in the daily grind. The 99% will often look for shortcuts, for the magic pill that will make everything easier. But those who succeed understand that there is no substitute for hard work. It's not about doing something huge one time. It's about showing up day after day, even when it feels like no one is watching, and doing the work that others are unwilling to do. This consistency compounds over time. The small things that seem insignificant in the moment, when done consistently, will lead to big results. It's the accumulation of daily effort that separates those who succeed from those who don't. You will not always see the fruits of your labor right away, but if you remain consistent, the results will come. In this pursuit of doing what 99% of others cannot do, you will encounter failure. It's an inevitable part of the process. But here's the truth. Failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone. In fact, it's one of the most important ingredients to success. When you fail, it's not a reflection of your ability, but an indication of where growth needs to happen. Failure teaches you lessons that success never will. It forces you to adapt, to learn, to innovate, and to become stronger. The 99% often fear failure, and this fear holds them back from ever trying something truly ambitious. But the successful few, the ones who achieve what others cannot, embrace failure as part of the journey. Every successful person has failed, sometimes more times than they can count. The key is to never let failure define you. Use it as fuel, as motivation to come back stronger. If you are not failing, you are likely not pushing yourself hard enough. You are not attempting things that are beyond your current abilities. To do what others cannot, you must be willing to fail, and then use those failures to propel you forward. Those who succeed in doing what others cannot do have a vision, a clear and compelling picture of what they want to achieve. This vision is their North Star, guiding them through tough times, keeping them focused when distractions arise, and reminding them why they're willing to endure the hardships. Without vision, you're just going through the motions, reacting to life instead of actively shaping it. A powerful vision allows you to see beyond your current circumstances. It gives you the strength to keep going when the road gets tough, because you know that the destination is worth the effort. But more importantly, it helps you make decisions in the present that will shape your future. When you know where you're headed, you can make sacrifices today for a better tomorrow.